Hi, Scott. How are you?
Good, thank you. I've literally just turned the fan off because in London it is absolutely
oh my gosh,
stifling.
It's 100 degrees or something.
It was 31 today. It's going to be 35 on Tuesday, on Monday. So, you know, and I don't have air conditioning because it's London.
Because it's London.
Wow.
Oh dear. Guys, congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's one of those that I had to try and stop myself from blitzing all of it because there's so many secrets and so many things. And I'm just like, I like the whole old school one a week thing. Are you guys, do you like to blitz all the stuff that you watch, or do you like to take your time? Maybe Gugu, I'll chuck that to you first.
I'm not a very good binger, no, because I'm not very good at sitting still. So I probably could watch a couple of episodes. I have to say I've never watched a whole show in one go. Like I've never just sat and watched something for like 8 hours. But I know like something like this, because it is a thriller, I can see that, you know, every episode at the end of it, you desperately want to know what's happening next. So maybe I would binge Surface for sure.
Oliver, would you binge Surface?
I'm similar. I feel like I find it too overwhelming, and also there is this thing I feel like historically, whenever I have binged something, you like 4 days later you can't remember a single thing about the show because do you know what I mean? You've been in this vortex about it. So I'm glad that it's coming out once a week, and people have to wait to find out to get all the answers.
Yeah, I think they call that the Stranger Things effect, given usually everyone around the world was watching it all on the same day. Oliver, I wanted to ask you, do you have a deal with the devil when he's come around to collect, given that you've been done so many dark roles recently? I feel like there's a comedy somewhere in your future, right?
I know. What does that like say about me? It's quite dark, isn't it? I have absolutely no idea as well why they keep on coming and finding me. But I do think that there is something really interesting in that kind of these types of men, specifically someone like James, where there's so much at odds, and there's so much being hidden, and there's so much, and what I loved about him is that it's an audience will decide how they feel, and that will consistently shift. And so I quite like the idea of that. You know, we were talking yesterday about the idea of someone putting a coat around someone's shoulders can be read as comforting or can be read as controlling. And so that's kind of a great thing about this show, is that all the characters, you keep on changing your perception of, your perception of them keeps on changing. So hopefully with James, we go on a journey with it of is he the devil? I don't know.
And Gugu, for you playing someone like Sophie and having so much mystery around her, for you as an actor, do you find yourself wanting kind of not to read the scripts, given that you kind of want to find out what's going on at the same time? Because I spoke to Stephan yesterday, he was saying, it's kind of a double-edged sword, that you want to know, but also want to keep some of the mystery back.
Yeah, well, she is the mystery. That is kind of the whole thing. And I mean, for me, I didn't have the luxury of not reading the scripts because I was on board as an executive producer quite early on. So, you know, being a part of the development and the conversations around, the writer's room, from the outlines of the scripts to like the actual execution, was fun to be part of that process. So yeah, I didn't have the luxury of ignorance on this one. I just had to act like I didn't know.
That's all right. Hey, you've had good training, given you've been, Marvel. That's good training for.
There you go. Yeah.
And obviously, the two of you have this relationship. As you go on, you find out secrets and everything else. Was there something that helped you guys kind of break the tension? Was there some music, some karaoke, some words?
Ollie's got a little shoulder dance action. A few dance moves would creep in to kind of break the intensity every now and again that we found in some of the early episodes. I don't know. This cast is so fun, really. Go on.
Oh, sorry. There was a moment though when we were around sort of episode 6 or 7 where it felt like every single day we were going to set, and it was so intense.
Especially for you. Oh my God.
I mean, yeah, it got quite dark round the dark days of like August, September time of last year. They were bleak days.
Hey, whatever gets you through, eh? Whatever gets you through. Guys, congrats on the show again. It's really fantastic. I hope it goes really well for you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for your time. Pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!